everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all well. Today it's 3D Bloom Day because it's a collaboration. I am so happy to be taking part in this collaboration. Like, I've not had my YouTube for long, I've not been doing resin for long. It's only been 6 months, yet it feels like I've been doing it for ages. I think it's probably because I do so much and I watch so much. So yeah, a massive thank you to the guys that have set this up and opened it up to other artists to take part. I think it's just brilliant. So yeah, a massive shout out and a massive thanks to Petra, Peti's HomeArt, Petra Jongbloed, and Andy from CCUK Resin. Massive thank you, and I can't wait to see what they do with their 3D Bloom and what the other artists do as well. So what we have to do is we have to do a 3D Bloom in a coaster mould. So I've picked my coaster mould from Juliet Pouring Your Heart Out. It's the Druzy Edge one, it's the small one. So 3D Bloom in the coaster mould, and it has to be in the colours white, green, red and blue. So my white is my white bloom paste. Green is Green Alcohol Ink by Let's Resin. My red is Red Alcohol Ink by Let's Resin. And my blue is, guess what my blue is? Yeah, it's blue by Let's Resin. They're all alcohol inks. I've also, as you can see, I didn't want to bore you dusting my edges, but I've literally just taken a beauty blender, put some like paper over it like that so that I didn't like get loads in my mould, and I've just dabbed it on the higher edges of the mould, and that's in the Let's Resin Chameleon powder in blue. I will link everything that I've used in the description box, and there will also be a link in there for the collaboration and the people that are taking part, etc., so that you can have a look as well at what other people have done. I mean, if you don't already, give them a follow and subscribe to the channel. They're absolutely amazing artists, and yeah, this just feels incredible for me. So I mixed my resin. It's my JDiction epoxy resin, my 4-hour fast cure one, and I've just put it in the bubble remover for a bit. Let's just check the temperature. I've been having problems over the past few days because it's been really hot here, so I just haven't been able to get any blooms right. Okay, can you guys see that? It's going down. Trying to yeah, I think we are. Let's just give it a little mix because it's going up and down. What we at? 32.8, 32.6, 32.7. It's thinking about 32.8, 32.9, 33, 33.1, 33.1. Right, guys, I think I'm gonna go at that. I didn't want to put it in the microwave because it's heating up too quickly. You know, that's what I normally do. Mix it, microwave for 5 seconds, and I'm usually good to go. But all the hot weather that we've had, it's been hit and miss, and yeah. So let's get the scales a second and weigh out. I'm just going to put 20 grams in this cup for my white. I don't even think I'll need 20 to be honest, but let's do that. 20. Okay, that will do me. 20 in there. Let's just pop a bit in there. I've got some little stones for my centre. That is a hair. Get off. And then I just want a bit. Oh, no, 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 no. I nearly poured it in, didn't I? I'm going to mix my white first before I pour some of it into there. So let's move that out of the way. Let me stir that bit of resin in there. I need a tiny bit more. That should do it. Tiny bit more. Okay. I think that's good. So let's see if we can find our centre. I'll just stand up for this. I think it's about here. That might be a bit too much, you know. I'll take a bit out. I don't want an overly massive centre. Let's get this in there. Knocking everything over. So clumsy. Put this resin into here. I think I really need any more in there, so let's just maybe add it into our white. Okay. That's good. I'm happy with that. Let's just move these in. Okay. Does that look centre to you guys? Or does it need to go over here a bit more? Is that better? I think that's better. Okay, there's some air bubbles popping up from this. Let's just give it a quick little torch before we add our alcohol. Okay, I'm going to go blue in the centre. Like that. Just one drop. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 4 drops of red. Let's let that do its thing. I'm going to put 2 drops of bloom paste. 1, 2. Give that a mix in. And that feels nice and thick. Which is good. Yeah, you can still see them stick through it. That's a good consistency, like that. Okay, so let's put some in here. I don't think I'm gonna need any more than that. Let's just mix that up because there was a bit of clear resin in there already. And I'm just going to add a couple of drops of green to this. 1, 2 drops of the green. Mix that in nicely. That looks nice. I'm going to try and do some leaves with this around the bloom, which I thought might be quite nice. Okay, so that's that mixed in. Don't need that stick. Let's swirl this red around slightly. And let's leave the blue where it is. Let's pop this white into our piping bag. Like so. Okay, that's all that in there. I don't think we'll need it all, to be honest, but it's there if we do. Okay. Squeeze all that goodness down there. Make sure I tuck that in so I don't drop it in my resin. And then, as usual, I'm gonna take off about 3mm. That's all I do. And let's go. Some nice, not too thin, not too thick. I'm just going to do squiggly lines in a spiral. Not going too fast, controlling it nicely so that we get a nice stream of resin coming out. And then hopefully gonna finish it off there. That bit might have been a bit blobby, but everything else looks good. So let's draw in our pattern. So I'm gonna do a cross. So pull up into the middle, from the top into the middle, from the outer edge into the middle. As you can see with my stick, I'm just literally, it's not touching the bottom of my mould or anything, I'm just literally kind of skimming the surface. And then I'm going to go in on in the middle of each one of them that I've just done. Like so. And then I'm going to get my green, so get rid of those bubbles that are in there. And get my green, get my dotting tool, and I'm going to do a dot and pull. Dot and pull. I'm just going to go in between each bit where I've pulled in. Be careful not to drip into your bloom. So just like that, a drop, and then kind of drag it out. Quite cute, aren't they? Never really do this. One more, or two more. Like that. One more. Like that. Okay. And then it's just a case of letting the resin do its job, which so far is looking really, really promising. It's blooming really nicely. On the outer edges it's looking really, really nice. I didn't use half of them stones. Sometimes I don't put my resin in them because I just use like a little scoop to put them in the middle, and then you can always put back what you haven't used. So obviously now I can't put this back in the box because it's covered in resin. So there is a little trick that Julie does on pouring your heart out, and she so she doesn't waste it, she gets a bits on her resin Just puts it onto the silicone mat or a plastic sheet, whatever you're using, and yeah, she just makes a little circle that she can just place into a bloom if she needs to. So let's try doing that. Let's flatten it out a bit. See if that works. Quite a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, that's looking alright. We'll go with that. Okay. Oh, it's blooming. It's blooming. Hallelujah. Mind you, when I have been doing blooms these last few days, like I've said, that they've been blooming really nicely on the outside and then just not gone into the centre at all. And then I've had blobs and oh god, it's been a bit of a nightmare. I'm just wiping these. Just wiping these little silicone cups out to put them back. And then I just wipe all my other sticks off as well. I do reuse my sticks. All the time. I've got silicone sticks and I've got wooden sticks. And I just wipe them off and reuse them all. And then these cups as well, the measuring cups that you get sometimes when you order like some resin, and they'll send some cups with it. I wipe all these ones out. So I just go around the edge like this with the baby wipe. And then I get a sheet of paper towel, this one that we've been using. I'll just spray this off the camera because I don't want to get any alcohol spray in my bloom. So I spray it inside my cup and I spray on my paper towel. And then I just wipe it all out. So I do it once and then I just grab another bit of paper towel and I do it a second time, just to make sure it's fully clean. And I use the 99% alcohol. I can't remember how much it was, but I got it off Amazon. I got a 5 litre bottle, which is a lot cheaper than buying it in litres. And that's going to last me absolutely ages. And there you go. And just use it again straight away then if you wanted to. So this is looking really good, guys. Oh, thank you so much for blooming for me. I'm not going to torch it. I'm not going to do anything because it's doing its thing pretty well. because this is a druzy edge mould and I've dusted it, I'm not going to put a backing colour on. I was thinking of doing a dark green back, but with it being a druzy edged and I've dusted that in blue, I think I'm just going to top the rest of my mould up with clear. So I'll do that off camera, because literally all I'm doing is there's probably, I don't know, I mixed 70ml of resin for this, and this mould holds about 130, so yeah, I'll just mix up another 2 ounces, 60 millilitres, and top it up, and then I'll probably come back after then and we'll demold and have a look. Oh, it's so exciting. Absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to see other people's as well. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when it's cured and we're ready to demold. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back. It's ready to unmold. I filled it up with clear so that we could just go and straight get into the unmoulding. Oh, I hope it's good because I've not been having great success with these bloomers recently, like I was saying, so let's just get it out. Move my mould over there. Still a bit soft right on the very edge, but let's have a look. Oh wow, that's not too bad. I quite like that. The leaves, we've lost like the little leaves a bit, but we've still got some in places, and the flower's pretty. We've got no blobbies, which is good, apart from these bits look a little heavy, but I'm fine with that. I think the centre would have probably been okay without the little stones, but there we go. What do you think? I like it. I like it. I'm not in love with it, but I like it. It's a good bloom. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out the other guys' videos and see what they did with theirs. I'm really excited to know. So I'll I think there's going to be a link that I can put in the description for that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.